Welcome back. In this slide, we'll be learning about how to add styles in our React application. From the default boilerplate, you would notice both the app.css and index.css imported into the app.js and index.js respectively. Now, all components that we'll be using under app.js, because app.js is the main thing that gets rendered to the screen. So all components under this app.js will have to contain the app.css. So the app.css style gets to be loaded into them, meaning that you cannot scope your styles to a particular component within the app.js wrapper. Now for this, we'll be deleting app.css, so we'll be able to have our own custom styles. Though this particular project we are going to take on is not going to be CSS intensive. Now, for individual components, where you'd like to load your particular CSS style, it's very simple. Create the CSS for that particular component and import it into that component you're building. For inline styles, we'd have to be using this particular code here, where you have the style attribute, double curly braces, the color, which is the style rule set you want to use, and the value, the other rule set, and also the value. Now let's move over and see how we can do that. In our app.js, it's as simple as just removing this particular app.css because we'll not be using the app.css file in our code base. So you can simply just delete it and we'll be working off other things from here. Now the way this course is being structured, we'll get to see the code base and also a screenshot of what it looks like on the browser. With that, you'd get to intensively see what you're working on. Now this is how the hello world is going to look like, owing to the fact that we added the color of red and also a border radius of 10 pixels, though you won't really see that effect. But I'm just trying to show you how you can add inline styles to your application. In the next slide, we'll get to learn about events in React and how to capture user events and make good use of them in React.js.